I have a problem with people who don't vote. I have no problem with any Kenyan who votes for anybody, because it is through voting and through a competition that we get the best for our country so that we can move forward. So congratulations to all of you, and I want to assure you that because of the opportunity that you have given us, we want to make you proud. We want to change our country. The one thing I will tell you is that it's not going to be business as usual. It's going to be different. Are we together? Yes. Because you know, for a very long time in Kenya, Kenya has been said to be a country of great potential, which it is. But we have failed to unlock that potential, not because the citizens don't want, but because the leaders have not done their part. Many a times, listen, many times we know what is right, but sometimes it's not politically convenient to do it. So we escape doing what is right and going for what is politically right. I want to tell you, I am going to do what is right. As to whether it is convenient politically, as to whether it is popular, that is secondary to me. We must do the right thing so that we can take our country to its rightful. My mission is to achieve three things, simply. Number one is to unite our country, to unite Kenya. You know, we went to the polls, we had a competition, we were told there is something called deep state, we were told there is something called system, but the people of Kenya decided. And because the people of Kenya have decided, we have no option but today to work together as leaders from the different formations, as Kenyans, from all the communities, as people from different faiths, knowing all of us that we are one people, belonging to one nation and having one destiny. That we must do. And it is the reason why you find us here in this meeting, not as Kenya Kwanza or Azimio, we are here as Kenyans. And we have come to represent our country. Today, we work together. We work together as leaders. And we want citizens, as patriotic Kenyans, to work together so that we can achieve our aspirations as a nation. My mission number two is to reduce the cost of living in Kenya, to make every Kenyan, to make sure that we have a country that we are proud of. And I'm going to do three things that is in our manifesto. Number one, we're going to make sure that we invest appropriately and correctly in agriculture. When I came into office, I said we are not going to subsidize consumption. We are going to invest in production. The price of bunga a year and a half ago was 220. Today, it is 100 shillings. Because we invested correctly. We are going to continue to invest in that space, in making sure that our dairy, our horticulture, our agriculture in general has the necessary support to make sure that we enhance our production. Let me give you an example. We spend 500 billion every year to import food items into Kenya. We import maize, wheat, edible oil, rice, and all manner of things. And I have made the decision that we are going to invest in production. By next year, we will not be importing a grain of maize. We will move on to rice. We will move on to wheat. And in 5 years, the $1 billion we use to import edible oil, I want to make sure that sunflower, soya, canola, palm oil are all grown in Kenya, and we don't have to import. Already, last year, we've started the journey on soya and sunflower. We are on course on canola. We've already gotten the seeds, and it is going to help us as a country reduce the foreign exchange that we use to import food when we can actually produce that food in Kenya. I was in Ruto, where we were commissioning a BPO that is going to hire 5,000 Kenyans. One BPO. The same facility, and they're going to be doing online jobs. That particular BPO by CCI has JetBlue, AT&T, all American companies. Kenyans will be working from Ruto for American companies. That same company in the next 2 years will be hiring 20,000 Kenyans. That's one company called CCI. And we have many of them who we are working with so that we can create those spaces, not just in Nairobi, not just in Ruto, but all the other towns in Kenya. Because in the admission of the director of CCI, he said that working with Kenyans, they work in many countries, but they have the best human capital in Kenya. So while others have gold and what, we have the best jewel that anybody can have, our human capital. And we must leverage on it to drive our economy. Today, we export $500 million, which is about 60, 70 billion of products into the US. I will be pushing for the renewal of AGOA, and I will also be pushing for STIP, the Strategic Trade and Investment Partnership, so that we can have a bigger share, quota-free, duty-free to the American market. As I talk to you here today, I was in Athi River. I think that was with the ambassador of the US. We were in Athi River because there are 5 other companies that are coming to Kenya with 25,000 jobs in the space of apparels. And these good governors will tell you, we now have, and I was with the governor of Machakos, she's here, yes, Wavinya is here. We were in that space about a month ago. And we now have 6 new special economic zones. We've just gazetted 6 new special economic zones, so that it is not the EPZ in Athi River alone. We will now have an EPZ in Busia, in Eldoret, in Nakuru, in Kirinyaga, in Mombasa, and we are exploring, CS Miano is working with other governors so that we can have enough special economic zones for us to enhance our exports. Those spaces will be for us to create more jobs. So, I am asking you, good people, because I can talk to you for long, but I'm asking you as you hustle here in this great country, remember that you have a home to build, and let us work together in making sure that we build that. We are in the process of signing 19 bilateral labor agreements with different countries. We just concluded a bilateral labor agreement with Germany. Rosalind was in Germany. Are we done? We are done, yes. And they have promised us 250,000 jobs. We have 19 others that we are negotiating. I am very happy that you have given me an assignment that when I meet President Joe Biden of America, you have told me you want H1A and H1B and others. Okay? That's all. Kwani mlikuwa mnafikiri nimekuja hapa kufanya nini? Na mnajua mimi si mtalii. Si mmenipatia assignment. Sasa hiyo ndio kazi nimekujia. Are we together? And we want to work together so that the best asset that we have as a country, our human capital, we can use it to drive the economy of our country, and we can use it to make sure that citizens have incomes and they can run their affairs. So that is another assignment that I have with many other countries to make sure that because we have the best human capital, let us deploy it